Modder Paul Hookers presents Funny Scammer Pranks live December 13, 2020.
Hi, this is Mary. I'm on the ready line.
Hi, my name's Baby Hookers. How you all doing?
Hi, my name's Daniel James Wilson. I'm a preacher for the Church of ScamBaitology. Hallelujah.
Hi, this is Cosmo. I'm ready to go.
And I'm your friendly neighborhood cousin Ray. How you folks doing? Okay, I want to say hi at first, and then we have some tests to run, and then I have some phone numbers to call. So it looks like we got a nice mix of folks here today. 100 gigabyte. Nice to see you. Let me get I have a new sound set up. We got Peter Mulder. Welcome back. Kind of concerned. They're going to shut you down? What do you mean by that? Oh, Black Friday? Oh, okay. So you guys got COVID. Sorry to hear that. That's Kushal and DJ. Little Rhubarb, my main man. You rhubarb them. You barb them. Buddy Z Mama. Nice to see you. And we got Ben King. Yeah, I love my Roland VD7. I'll never get tired of it. It literally. The characters that you see in Meet the Hookers, I bought a comedy troupe pack for Real Illusions iClone. I then imported them into Character Creator and refined them to be the way I want. So what they are, they're customized 3D avatars. And if you look for a haunted house, excuse me, I have a video called Haunted House. If you look that up, you'll see an example of how I can animate them. It looks almost real. I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to run a sound test. Since I've incorporated, I want to say hi to Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. I don't want to forget you guys. I got 6 people watching on those other channels. Those are important. I've noticed that since I incorporated Voice Meter, I have a delay. So I'm going to see if I can correct my lip syncing. So I'm going to run some weird tests. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let me do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it sounds like the video needs to be delayed. So let me go in here. I'm going to delay my video by 500 milliseconds. Okay, now let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that seems that lot better, right? Let me check Facebook and Twitch. Well, it should be a lot better. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Facebook is still way off. Let me try Twitch. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm way too low. Hold on. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Let me check YouTube one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it isn't perfect. Okay, so it's going to be different across the different streams. At some point, I'm going to be dedicating my streams. Right now, I run a direct stream to YouTube, and then I run another stream to Restream.io. I'll show you here on the screen. I can't fix all 3 delays. I can only fix one. But soon I'm going to be doing dedicated streams, at which point they will be synchronized. It's not perfect. I can tell it's not perfect. The other thing I noticed is as I go along in the stream, it's going to go off sync again. So I'm going to be working on that. I have really good internet. I don't know. I will figure it out. Okay. So Cousin Ray is going to start off the ScamBaits. And then after my stream, I'll do Q&A, and we're going to invite you to send me your phone number. I'll call you and you can chat for 5 minutes. So it's a new thing I want to do. And then I'm going to go to Walmart. I got to buy a coat. I'm going to record the trip. It'll be my new trip to Walmart sound with video. So I'll say certified as driving. Okay, so I got an email this morning from the Geek Squad. I'm going to try to call them back. I don't know if they're going to answer, but we're going to find out. It says it's unreachable. They sent me an email saying that I had an order. I think the number's dead. Yeah, it was an email that said, it said, Geek Squad, this email's from Geek Squad Refund Department, $599, and they're not taking calls. So I'm going to reply to the email real quick. I say, I tried to call, but you didn't, but the number's dead. The number is not working. Why? Okay, so I thought I'd reply to that email. Okay, next up, I'm going to try to get some of these tech support scams. I need to get the pop-up so that I can see what we're dealing with. Oh, your Walmart was packed? Wow. I hope mine isn't. I know I got to wear a mask when I go. I'm actually going to video record my trip to it. And then I'm going to be adding blinker sounds and some tire squealing in my trips to the Walmart videos. Okay, so this is still working. Let's give these Nimrods a call.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Sam. How may I assist you today?
Hi Sam, I've got a strange message on my screen. It's asking me to enter my username and password.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Will you please let me know, sir, what exactly you have on your computer screen right now?
It's a bluish screen. It says Windows prevent this creating additional pop-ups. It's wanting me to enter the registration key. If I move the window around, it says suspicious activity identified on your IP address because of an unverified download on my PC.
All right, sir.
honestly,
No worries. Will you please help me
just,
with the base phone number so that if the call gets disconnected, I can call you back?
Yes, my base phone number Um,
So now will you
Anyway.
please let me know like what exactly you were doing on your computer when you got this problem?
I was trying to watch a movie at 123 Movies. I
Okay.
wanted to watch
And have
something
you clicked
like-
on, all right, and have you clicked on some like links or pop-up or bad advertisements?
What do you mean by? No. All I did is I started the movie. I started the movie, and I had to go to the restroom, so I paused it, and then when I came back, I clicked on the screen to start the movie again, and that's when I got the message.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing. Like if you visit any bad website or any bad things, then you will get this problem, okay? Now, as I understood, your computer is now
Important
infected by
security message.
spyware.
Your
So let me
computer
tell
has
you,
been locked up.
it's something like a software which is used to monitor all your activities. So what I will do, I will go ahead and start a session with you so that I can show you what exactly you are facing. And then together we will work on your computer and just fix your computer, okay? But before that, will you please let me know that you are using a laptop or a desktop?
It's a laptop.
You are using a laptop. And may I know what is the making model of your laptop? Like it's a HP, Dell, Lenovo, Toshiba?
Well, it's a Hewlett Packard. I originally had a MacBook, and when I went to upgrade, my wife wouldn't let me. So I literally had to deal with this. She said, "Here, this is a Hewlett Packard. It's better." And I said, "Okay."
All right. No worries,
months
sir.
later,
No worries.
4 months later, all I can tell you is
Windows key over there, right?
I don't know what you mean. I don't see any flags.
On the very left bottom corner, you will see a 4-flag Windows key.
I don't see any flags. What kind of flag are you talking about? American?
4 blocks.
Well, there's a key that has what looks like a window on it. It's got 4 squares.
Right. You need to
Okay.
press and hold the Windows key and the letter R. R as in Romeo at the same time.
Okay. Windows key and R. Okay, now
Yes.
it's got this window in the corner. It says, wants me to type the name of a program. What kind of program do I type?
You need
I
to
need
type in there.
Program.
So it's a run box, okay? With the help of this run box, yes, you can open anything without going anywhere, right?
Okay.
Do one thing, type in there, I explore. I explore is a one word.
What do you mean I explore? How do I spell that?
Yes, should I spell it for you?
Yes, please. I've never heard of that word. I explore.
All right, it's I as in Indiana,
I as in Indiana.
E as in echo,
E as in echo.
X as in X-ray,
X as in X-ray.
P as in Peter,
P as in Peter.
L as in Lima,
L as in Lima.
O as in Oscar,
O as in Oscar.
R as in Robert,
R as in Robert.
then E as in Echo.
Okay, E as in echo.
Yes. Now you will see I explore, then put a single space.
Single space.
Right. Now type in there www.
www. dot.
A as in Alpha,
A as in Alpha.
N as in Nancy,
N as in Nancy.
Y as in yes.
Y as in yes.
D as in Delta.
D as in Delta.
Then E as in Echo.
E as in Echo.
Then S as in Sam.
S as in Sam.
Then K as in Kilo.
K as in Kilo.
Then put a dot as a period.
A dot as a period.
Then COM com.
So com. Type com twice.
No.
You
Dot
said
com only.
com. Oh, just .com.
Right.
Oh, it's a website.
Right.
Okay, I get it.
Yes.
Okay.
Now hit on OK.
Okay.
When you hit on
Now
OK,
it's
you
op-
will see an option of download
opening
now over there.
another-
Have you got that?
Another window. Oh, it's opening.
Alright. Are you able to see a download now option over there?
Well, no, it says AnyDesk, solutions, pricing, resources, remote desktops. What's an AnyDesk? I never heard of that.
So AnyDesk is a remote session tool. By the help
Remote
of that
session
AnyDesk,
tool?
yes, by the help of this AnyDesk,
Oh.
I will start a session.
Halfway around the world. Oh, yeah, I see download now.
Yes, you need to hit on download now.
Okay.
When you hit on download now, you will see a run option on
Oh,
the
now.
bottom of your screen.
It says, thank you for downloading AnyDesk. By downloading and using AnyDesk, you accept our license agreement.
are you able to
and
see a
our
run option?
privacy
Run-
statement. Please consider.
Sir, you need to listen
I can't. I'm not sure about the survey. My wife says these surveys on Windows can get you a bunch of spam. I don't want to get
I'm not
spam.
telling
I
you
hate
to
it.
go to the survey, sir. I'm not
My
telling
mom-
you to go to that
My
survey.
mom
I'm not
fed
telling
me
you.
spam when I was like 8 years old, and I
Sir,
got
will
really
you please
sick.
listen to me?
It's
Will you please listen to me?
disgusting.
I'm not telling you to go to the survey. I'm not telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you
Well, it says-
on the bottom of your screen you will see a run
Download.
option.
Well, it's asking me if I want to run or save AnyDesk EXE.
Yes.
So
You
do
need
I
to hit
run
on
it or
run.
save? Run it.
You need to hit
Okay.
on run, yes.
I did.
When you hit
Now
on
it
run, on the
says-
left top corner you will see a this desk and a 9-digit number over there, right?
No, it says user account control. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device?
You need to hit on yes.
What kind of changes are you going to make?
Nothing will be gonna change, okay?
That's
This
what I don't
is just a
understand.
security thing.
On my
Sir,
Mac,
let me
and
tell you
even
one
on my Android phone, when it wants to install
Mm-hmm.
something, it's completely transparent. It asks me, do you want to access your calendar or your contacts or your camera? Why doesn't Windows do that? Instead, it just says, we just want to access. That's
No, sir, it will
bothersome.
gonna act. Sir, let me tell you one thing. Everything has a different like fundamentals, right?
Oh, a
in
fundamental?
Windows, right? In Windows, whenever you download anything from internet, it will ask you several questions before installing it. So
Well,
it's
only
just a
asking me
routine thing, so you
one
don't need to worry.
It only has one question. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? But it's not telling me the changes.
You need to hit on yes.
That's what I don't understand. If I go to show
Sir,
more
it will not
details,
gonna.
it's nothing but a bunch of gobbledygook. I don't know what program.
Yes, sir.
App data.
I'm telling you, you are not listening
It
me.
makes no sense. I'm listening you. I'm listening you.
No, sir, you
Okay,
don't.
I'm gonna tell it yes.
I'm telling you, yes, just listen to me carefully. Okay?
Okay, I
Whenever
did.
you
I'm
download
listening.
anything, it will gonna make some changes on your computer, on your device. Like it will ask you for permissions,
But
right?
now
And
it's wanting to
every
install.
software.
It says, would you like to install this device software in any desk printer?
Sir,
I
you
don't
just
have
need to hit on yes.
Am I going to get like a printer shipped to me?
No, sir,
I've never
nothing.
heard-
You just need to hit on yes. Why don't you understand that?
Honey, you don't have to get the Hewlett Packard printer. We're getting one. Should I
Sir.
install the printer?
You don't need to
Do I
do
stop?
anything. Just hit on yes.
I don't have. It doesn't say yes. It says install or don't install. It's any desk printers.
Sir, I'm telling you, like when you hit on download now, you will get the option of run. When you hit on run, you will get an option
now,
of yes.
It's got this desk. Your desk can be accessed with this address, and it's got some numbers. That's
You
not
need
my
to tell
phone
me-
number. Why does
You
it
need
say
to tell me
my-
that 9-digit
That's
number,
only
sir.
9. You want my phone number?
No, sir, you need to tell me that numbers which is on the left top corner of your screen.
Okay, it's 874.
Sending you the request of the session, okay?
Okay.
Now you don't need to do anything, you just need to listen to me carefully, okay?
I'm listening. I don't hear anything.
I'm going to send you the request. Yes, I'm going to send you the request. You need to check
But I
in the
don't-
box that I am aware, and then you need to hit
Oh,
on
now-
accept.
Now it says security warning.
You need to check in the box, sir. Listen to me carefully. You are
I'm
taking
listening.
very much time.
Ano-
You just need to check in the
another
box
person
that I am aware.
would like to access your device. If you accept, this person can do everything that you can do on your device. Example, sending money, reading. I don't want you to read my text messages or my emails.
Sir, I'm not going
says
to
you-
do anything. I'm just
But
going to
it
diagnose
says
your computer. Why don't you
You're gonna
understand that?
read my-
Every device.
It says you're gonna.
Just listen to me carefully, okay? Sir, listen to me carefully. Every software can be
listening.
used either bad ways, either good ways, right? Like if you are using
I don't see.
any device,
I
anything.
don't see how. How can it read my text messages? It's on my Android phone.
Sir, I'm
I don't
not going to
understand.
check any. Yes, that's why I'm telling you, sir. It's just a security warning.
Oh.
Whenever you download
Not
anything,
every
you will get this
supporter
type of security
has
warning.
Good intentions. If you have doubts, please deny this request and inform yourself in the harp. Oh, I see where it says I'm aware of the risks. So put a check
You need
mark
to
on
check in the
that.
box.
Okay.
Yes, check the
I
box
did.
and accept.
Okay. Now it's got
When you hit
network
on accept,
security, USA.
Yes, you need to hit on accept again. That is me.
Click on accept. Okay. I
Right.
did.
On the very front of your screen, you will see 9 boxes, right?
Yes.
You need to check in all the boxes.
Oh, check them like this. Okay.
Now
I
please
don't
do not
see
use
check
your
mark.
keyboard and mouse, okay?
Okay.
type in there Sunday 123, all in lowercase. Sunday 123.
2, 3. Okay.
Now
Okay.
please go and grab a pen and a piece of paper so that you can write down my credentials.
Okay, hold on. Honey, I need that black pen. I need to write some things down. Thank you. Okay, I have pen and paper.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
What's a system information mean?
This is all about your system, sir.
Okay.
That which system
What is
you
it?
are using.
What is it telling you? What does the information mean?
Sir, it means that this is the just let me know. This is your operating system that you are using. Okay? That's a Microsoft Windows 10. This is the version of your computer. Yes, I'm just going to check that which version you are using. I'm just going to check the version.
Okay.
Now I'm going to check the system drivers, like your system drivers are working properly or not, okay?
Okay.
Just wait a moment. Yes, all of your system drivers are working properly, okay? You can see all of these system drivers are running.
Yes, it says running okay.
Yes,
Isn't
all of
that
these
good?
system drivers
Isn't-
are working.
Great.
Pardon?
Good to know. I said that sounds good.
Yes.
What does the system driver do? What does a system
So
driver
it is
do,
used to
Sam?
run your programs. It is used to run your programs on your computer.
Oh, well, they've been running. I don't
Right.
see any problem. I'm
Yes,
just trying to
all of
watch
these
a
are
movie.
running. That means all of these are in good condition.
Okay.
We're sorry, the number you've dialed has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again. 14C.
All right, sir. So will you please let me know, sir, how many devices you have connected with the same network?
I'm sorry, what?
Will you please let me know how many devices you have connected with the same network?
I don't know. Oh, you mean like on the how many devices I have on my internet?
Yes.
Well, we have a desktop computer that when my niece and nephew come over, I'll let them use it to check their email and watch YouTube. And then I have a TV that can go to Netflix. Is that what you mean?
Yes. So let me tell you, all
And
of
then
these
I have-
devices in
I
danger.
have my Android phone, but it uses AT&T. It can go on the internet. And then my wife has her own laptop, and it goes on the internet. So why are you asking? Why are you asking?
Because all of these devices are in danger.
In danger? How?
Yes. I will let you know how.
Okay. Where are you located, Sam?
I'm showing you that how many devices you have connected with your same network and how many foreign peoples are now connected with your network.
Okay.
All right? Your system is totally secure, sir.
Okay. Isn't that good?
Yes, sir. Your
Hello?
system is totally secure. Yes, yes,
That
yes.
sounds like a-
I'm here.
That seems like that's good.
Yes. So will you please show me, sir, what type of security warnings you are talking about?
Well, it's over
I don't
here.
think you have any problem.
This is the message I
Where?
got. This is the message.
Please do not use your keyboard and mouse.
Okay. What does it mean by suspicious activity identified on IP address? What is that? What does that mean?
Pardon?
I don't understand what it means by, it says, my information is at serious risk. There may be a core system file missing because of a malware. What's malware?
Sir, malware, spyware, all of these things are something like which is used to steal your data and your information. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So now I'm going to just end this program from your computer. Your computer is
Okay.
totally up to date, so you don't need to worry about that.
Okay. Thank you.
Just wait a moment.
Thank you.
Yes,
Where
just
are you
wait a moment.
located, Sam? Where are you located, Sam?
I will let you know each and everything, sir. Just first of all,
I'm
let
just
me do my work. Don't
just-
use your keyboard and mouse.
Okay, I'm just asking you where you're located. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah.
I'm from West Hollywood, California, sir. Now will you please let me
Oh,
do
you're
my
in
work?
You're in Hollywood? Did you go to the Walk of Fame? That's what I would do.
Pardon?
That must be really cool. See Mickey Mouse's
Sir,
footprints?
will you please
Terminator's
let me do my
footprints?
work? Will
I'll
you
be
let me do my
back.
work?
Yes. I love Hollywood. I like to watch movies. That's
Just
why I
wait
was
a
at
moment.
1, 2, 3 movies. I was going to watch The Avengers.
Sir, will you please stop using your mouse and keyboard?
I'm not. Are you fixing
I'm getting
it?
that you are using.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching anything. You told me not to touch it, so I'm not.
I'm getting that, sir. That you are using your keyboard and your mouse.
No,
So now please will you stop using?
I'm not using the keyboard and mouse. My hands are totally in the air.
Okay, sir. Just wait a moment.
Okay. See, it keeps coming back. It won't go away.
No, you don't need to worry, sir. All of these things will be just
Thank you.
removed from your computer. I've done all the things.
Now it says shutting down.
Yes, now your computer is shut down. You can use your computer. Your computer is almost all right. Okay. Thank you for calling technical
Can
support.
you wait? I want to turn it back on and see if I still see that message. He hung up. I took their number out, and oh man, that's a scam bait for you folks.
All right! Good job, Ray! You shot them down and wasted 27 minutes. Yeah, that guy was weird. Okay, I'm going to do another sound sync test. Testing, 1, 2, 3. See, there it's already out of sync. So, okay, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm getting a new router this afternoon. Let me turn Ray's voice back on.
I'm getting a new router after the stream that hopefully solves some of it. I'm just going to have to do dedicated. I got to figure out how to keep it synced. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to do Mary next. I'm going to load up Mary's shoes profile. Yeah, 8Ball. I have met one, maybe two scammers that actually did try to do something. But yeah, they never really, they don't do anything. He couldn't prove that there was anything wrong, so he bailed. Plus, his coworkers were probably saying, why aren't we getting any, what happened to our phone calls? Why does, every time we get a call, it makes funny sound effects? That's probably what they were saying. So, okay, let's move on to the next one. I just want to make sure it's still popping up. Put up my ScamBait VM. I was watching my first YouTube video last night. I can't believe how different it is right now. I mean, times have changed in the world of scam baiting. Okay, so they're still running. I'm going to go
with Mary.
Hi, you ready to kick some scammers' butts? Okay, before I begin, I've got to give Mary some web history. So let me do that real quick. If you go to my ScamBait machine web link in my description, you'll see a link that takes you to this site. It'll create fake web history for you. Come on, look in the window. So it's a generator, and you just click on, I have to make sure I have on my ScamBait VM, if you want to sync the time, you hit the insert key and sync it, and then the clock syncs up, and then click on fake web history. I don't have VMware Tools running.
I'm going to be Ray for the minute. I don't have VMware Tools running on the ScamBait VM because it can give away the fact that you're using a virtual machine. Hi, mistress. How you doing? How's the computer going? You found batteries for Motor Bunny? Good to hear, mistress. I'm getting a new router because this Xfinity, they upgraded me to gigabit internet, and my existing modem went from 20 megabits uplink per minute a second down to barely 3. So long story short, I had to go get the Xfinity modem, which is $15 a month. And that stupid thing chokes my internet in some areas, like my VoIP.ms takes too long to start dialing. Yeah, I know. So I ordered a $300.
All right, if you look at the front door, you're going to
It's
see a thief walk in the door. Yep, there he is right there. He's going to come
It's an
over towards the
Asus.
counter. He's going to ask me if I've seen his friend. I'm going to tell him, yeah, your friend's in the bathroom. So he's going to be like, oh, okay.
It's an Asus cable modem and router combo. If it doesn't work, I'm going to tell Comcast to downgrade me to my previous internet, because I was doing fine. I could go in and upload to YouTube just fine. I don't have to have gigabit. I mean it's nice having the big fast downloads, but I'm all about upload. Okay. So let me get Mary this pop-up. Actually, I'm not going to do the pop-up right away. I'm going to call them first. I don't want to waste. Before I do that, I got to back up Mary's. I got to create a snapshot so I don't have to grab more web history when I reuse her. Almost there. Take a snapshot. Mary's shoe. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, I'll put Mary back on.
And we're going to give him a call. What's this Trojan Windows? That totally... Okay, so the number 3186. Yep, that's it. Here we go. It says the number is busy. I'm going to try using my voice MS. Hello? This number came from Popup DB, and it's hard to tell. Often on the weekends, these scammers will run an ad and not take calls. That's what that one sounds like. So let me clear this and we'll look for the next pop-up. Now we'll do this one. That's the same phone number, they're not answering. See if this one works. Come on. Do that again. That's not even, yeah, it is. That is not what I pasted though. Oh, I did it all caps. Let me take, okay, well, I'm gonna try calling them anyways. Look at that phone number, 888-888-8888. I seriously doubt that that's a real number, but I'll try it anyway.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance. You may be able to save car insurance. To find out, first, please answer 3 questions.
Okay, obviously it's not gonna work. Okay, so I've exhausted those numbers. I'm gonna keep that first one. Let's see if they're still down, but I heard when my bot was dialing that it was down. However, we'll make sure. Let's try them.
We're sorry, the number you've dialed has been disconnected.
Yep, I got them down. Like I said. Certified. Alright, I just got a weird email. Okay. Let's see what we got. That one's not working. Oh man, are we already out of numbers? Maybe I shouldn't have flooded that one. Probably might have stymied my stream too soon by taking them out. Yeah, that's not me. Dr. Watt has one. Okay, this is a number I can call, but no one's telling me what kind of scammer. I'll just tell them I have a message on my screen that says I have suspicious activities. I love it when people post numbers. I think it's great, but if you don't tell us what they do, what am I supposed to do? I can guess that they run a pop-up. That's busy. Okay, nothing there. Okay, I got another pop-up from Popup DB. Yeah, this one. Okay, so this is a Mac-OS one. If I can't get in as a tech support scam, I do have a Macintosh VM. Ringing. Okay, well, that's a Windows one. 440922. Okay, so they are running a Windows scam. See, often they'll run Mac scams in conjunction with a Windows scam. Let's see what we can do here. If you get buffering, hit refresh. That sometimes can help, George. It's not my internet. My internet is more than enough to do the stream. I've tried. What's really weird is last night I did a test stream and my lips were synced perfectly for over 30 minutes. So I don't know what. Hello?
Leave your phone. Press pound when finished.
That was weird. Let's try calling them again. This one.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
Hi, I have a message on my screen that's telling me I need to call Microsoft Windows support. Could you give me a call back? My phone number. Concerned. It looks like my computer might have some kind of virus. Thank you.
To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To cancel and not leave a message, press 3. To leave your message, hang up now.
Okay. At least planted a seed. Okay, so the 2 new pop-ups that I got have the same phone number. So let's wait and see what happens there. Oh, does Boda mix? Maybe he has a snowy background because it's winter. That's what I'm thinking. Boda's got a pretty good channel. I'm really impressed with Boda. I love his black guy, the wrecker. Pretty good voice acting. Almost perfect. I'm jealous. I want to do a black person's voice. You bet, Boda. Anything I can do to help drive traffic to your new channel, I'll do, buddy. That tells me, certified told me, let me go back.
My voice, that you wanted to know the ins and outs of advertising. If you want me to give you my 2 cents, just contact me, Boda. Email me here, and I'd be glad to give you what I think. I've had really good success at advertising. In fact, let me check on this real quick. So, right now I'm advertising the Crazy Lady video. So on YouTube, if you do a search for, I'll do a search for daily dose of internet. Oh, it isn't doing it. When I was running it earlier, my ad would show if you searched for daily dose of internet. It's probably spent its funds for the day. But when people do go to my video, Paul, they see this link, I'm live right now, and then they can click on it and view this stream. So that's kind of a neat thing that I've been doing. It's been pretty successful. Okay, let me get back to my, let me close this and go back here. Oh, okay, this thing's out of date. Okay, so far, those pop-ups aren't working. I'm going to run a pop-up finder. And let's see if we can get another number. And if you guys know of any scammer numbers, please email them to me. I check my email quite often, and if I check my Twitch, you can send them to me on Twitch, but it's a little bit easier if you send it to my email. Okay, so let me go back over here. While we're waiting, let me show you something cool I recently discovered. For my animations, I'm going to be able to do all these motions now for my characters, and they're really inexpensive. See all these motions? So I'll be able to do my cartoon show, and I don't have to worry about doing mocap. 8-Ball, mostly, if I can get a pharmacy scam, I'd love to redo my Uncle Dan German hot dog. I love doing that one. Refund scam, I mean not refund, but grant scams or gift card scams. Yeah, pharmacy scam. You know, I love to do Uncle Dan with the pharmacy scams because he pretends that his Winky is as big as his Pinky, and he wants to make it as big as a German hot dog. I made that up a couple months ago. I love it. Pop-up scam. I don't know if that one works anymore. Yeah, they quit running their scam finder. Okay, so I'm going to run TNA Hunter has a really good pop-up finder. I'm going to run it right now. Okay, it's off. Anyway, so this is what these are. it gives you a preview of what you can do. I mean, a lot of animators on YouTube do dancing, and I'm guilty of it too. But I can go over here and pick combat ones, hit and dodge. I'm going to have a fight sequence between Nephew Philip and a bully at school. So he'll probably do something along, this crouch and hide, like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Just I was reading the Twitch, my YouTube chats. So then there's action and adventure. I don't really want to do the battle. I mean, the Huckers are not an army. They're a family that has daily life. So, like, daily life has 610 animations I can choose from. Sitting down. That's pretty good. I can zoom out and just preview the animation. See, that stuff's very valuable. I've spent hundreds of dollars on motion files for various things. Just to give you an idea of how many motions I have. If I go over to E, Real Illusion, iClone 7, and go down to my motions folder, I have, I got a lot of motions. I have 18.5 gigs of motion files. That's 15,000 different motions. And see, I go in there and I pick different ones, like these are my best ones here. Kobold, Female, Animset Pro. It's got different times that crouch, walk backwards. I've used run forward a lot. I use jump in my haunted house video. So, really good stuff. Okay, so I just ran the pop-up finder. And I don't see nothing. Okay, so that's gone. Let me close the browser. I'll start running another pop-up finder. And they're gone. They're not running. Okay, I'm going to run this one. Yeah, and you know what the thing about motions is you have to combine them. You can't just simply, if you want someone to walk across the room, pause before a couch and then sit down on it, you're looking at combining 3 different motions. So to do that, I use the built-in iClone animation blender. It blends motions together. If it doesn't work, I use Autodesk Motion Builder to fine-tune it, and I usually get it pretty good with that. I guess maybe one day in the future I might invest in some motion capture equipment, but I'm still waiting for it to become more more reliable, I guess you can say, without having to spend like $30,000. I can't really show you my latest on my router. Blocks my iPhone from being able to do my animation, facial animation. That's why I'm so upset at Xfinity. They claim that this router I have is the internet's gift to humanity. It's a piece of crap. That's the best way I can put it. It's called an XFE gateway or something, an XF5 gateway. It looks dumb. It's got a dumb interface. Adding port forwarding, you can only do it if the machine on your network is registered with your DNS, technically that's a no-no. And it's a Ray no-no. So just because Ray don't like it doesn't mean it's a universal no-no. I'm not finding any pop-ups. We might be cutting this stream short. Oh, you're sending me a, okay. Yeah, send me numbers, I'll call them. I'm not getting pop-ups is all. And the usual ones I just got something from 8Ball. Okay, let me open up that text file. Canadian Pharmacy. Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, let me close my pop-up finder. It's not finding anything. Okay, I just got some numbers from one of my Twitch friends. I'm gonna give them a crack.
Yeah, the problem with premium tech support is the hold times are horrible. And I don't know if they run pop-up ads.
Thanks for calling support. How may I help you?
Hi, what kind of support
Hello?
is this? What kind of support do you
Sorry?
know? What kind of support?
This is the GPS support team, sir. How may I help you?
Yes, I'm getting some trouble on my laptop. It's telling me to call you.
What is the trouble on your laptop, sir?
Well, it's got this message that says suspicious activity.
Okay, so like since how long you have been having this activity on your laptop, sir?
Oh, it happened about 10 minutes ago while I was trying to prepare for next week's sermon.
Okay, and may I know what you're trying to do when you got this problem?
Son, I just told you I was writing a sermon. I was looking up Bible verses.
Okay, no need to worry, sir. I will help you in that case. Which computer you have? Is it the Windows computer?
Yeah, Microsoft Windows.
Okay. Alright, so in that case, I'll have to check it all through manually and then only I'll see what is the reason why you have got this kind of message on the computer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Alright, so I'm telling you some step through that. Your computer will connect with us online and then I'll check for all the update then, okay? And we'll see why it's getting this kind of message. Alright?
Okay.
Alright, so in that case, you have to do one thing. Just look at on the computer keyboard and on the left hand bottom corner. Do you see there's a CTRL key, the control?
Yes.
And what is next to that control key there?
FM.
And what is next?
It's the Microsoft Windows key.
Okay, so you have to press and hold that Windows key down and then
Holding
press
it down.
letter R as in Robert.
Yes.
And when you did that, what do you see now on your screen?
It says tap the name of a program, folder, document, or internet resource, and Windows will open it for you.
Okay, all right.
Hello?
Just give me a moment, sir. Let me tell you what you have to type.
Okay. Hello?
All right, so I'm giving you one number where you can call for this number for help because we can check if all the software is good or not, but any of the genuine security problem, whatever,
Son,
I'm
it
giving you a
says I
number where you
needed to
can call,
call
okay?
you. The message on the screen got your number.
Our message on your screen with our number?
Yes.
That may be by mistake or some wrong number, sir, because we are here for the GPS related help and software help, sir. And if there is
That's what
security
I
related
have.
threats,
I have
that
GPS
may be wrong
open
number.
software.
Sorry?
That's what I have. GPS open software. Hello? I don't think that's gonna fly, guys. uh,
That it was listed as RX1, so I was thinking of getting it as a pharmacy. Let me try a different one. All right. Well, let me try them. I'm gonna go back to Uncle
Dan. They change phone number. I mean, 8 Ball, they do this all the time. I've seen them. Yeah, he has a brain error 404. Says it's busy. Try this toll number. I need some man pills. Says it's busy. Trying your numbers, 8 Ball. Okay, I'm gonna try a Canadian pharmacy. I don't know if I believe Google Voice can call Canada. Called Google Canada.
The number you have dialed is unallocated.
Unallocated. Okay, try the other Canadian one. Well, if you're in Canada, maybe they work. It's hard to say. I've seen some numbers that won't let you dial them unless you're in a certain country of origin. Sundays are notoriously slow to begin with. Um, lately, it's been even worse. Okay, so I'm going to try some of these premium tech support companies. I get mixed luck with those because they often want you to be a subscribed person. You have to have a membership. I'm gonna have to play with your list. I'm gonna save it, 8-Ball, and run my own tests. Maybe I can glean out some numbers that I can use. Let me put it over into a special spot so I'll find it. Generally, I don't like to just try calling mass numbers. I mean, Bob RTC is bad enough, but when I have numbers that I don't have any experience with, it just ends up me playing phone ringing for everybody. So, but I'm gonna try them. But I really do thank you for sharing them. Camera, where's my? Okay, so I'm gonna make a folder. I'll call it phone numbers. I also need to start keeping some of these numbers that scammers use because I've seen them repeat. Very hard, very rare do they repeat on pop-up stuff. Yeah, I've often wondered that too, King, but over here in America, if it does the short rings, that usually means their number's dead. Because I always call them, oh, thank you.
I always call them with a number that can be called back. I do that for a reason, because sometimes they do that. Sometimes they just want your caller ID so they can call you. I'm not seeing anything, folks. Let me check the scammer or the ScamBait boards real quick. For some strange reason, I'm craving spaghetti. I had spaghetti for dinner last night, and it was really good. That's probably why. We don't have anything. Okay, I think that's it for my stream. I'm going to open up for Q&A. If you guys have any questions, fire away. I also going to invite you to email me. Let me get my email ready here. Doesn't look like we have anything to do. You're right, mistress. Okay, so I'm open to have a phone call with any of you. If you want to email me your number, I will call you, and we'll do it here on the stream. I decided to start doing that, so I'm going to type my email address. If you email me your number in the next 5 or 10 minutes, I will call you before I shut down my stream. Just have a chat if you want. I can show something to you. I can give you an example of animations that I'm working on. My auto IT. How much scammer time have I wasted? You know, it's real hard to say. I had, for a short while, my daughter was going through and tabulating all my hours. It's way up there. I'm thinking of paying someone to go through each of my videos and tabulating how much time I've spent calling, because I'd like to know myself. I do have totals for my Autobot, but they aren't perfect because, let me open that real quick. If I go to Autobot totals, since January 14th, my Autobot has flushed out 16,800 or terrorized 16,800 scammers. That's just, you know. Okay, so I got Blastor wants me to call him, so I'm going to give Blastor a call. Like I said, I'm just trying to be open and friendly with you folks. I don't like to just drop the stream and then let it go. So I'm calling Blastor right now.
Hello.
Is this Blastor?
Yeah,
Hello?
it is Buster. Hi. Hold on, let me turn yours.
It's Ray.
You
How are
do.
you doing?
Hi, I just was wanting. Thank you for answering. I was just wanting to let you know that I've been also doing some scam bait, and I just wanted to let people know that 99.9% of the people in India are not scammers, and they're real people too. I've actually had a heart-to-heart talk on one of my recent videos, and actually talked to them one-on-one. And sometimes you can actually try to get a hold of them through normal and intelligent means, but it's hard to tell if it'll actually ever work. Although, also scam bait is very difficult to know if they.
I always keep an eye on the call, and I have a pretty good ear for a scammer who might. Everybody's saying hi right now, which is cool. Everybody,
Hi, Greg.
If the scammer has any indication that they don't enjoy what they're doing, or if they have some type of, sometimes they're just bored or they're just tired, that doesn't count. Many times in my streams, I've invited them to email me, and even today, I just recently created a new Gmail account, welcomehelp411@gmail.com, that I want to be giving to them. And the
I'll try to
do
remember.
But what we are doing right now on my Discord, we're working with a scammer. I'm hooking them up. They're not really a scammer anymore because they don't want to scam, but they have skills in Red Hat, and so I'm going to be teaming them up with a friend of mine who works for a medical manufacturing company that has offices in Utah and also in various locations throughout India.
I'm also trying to do that too, trying to help rehabilitate them on reveals. I've done that 2 or 3 times now. So
yeah, I think it's important. I've always held if we as ScamBaiters can demote, no, it's not really demote, but decruit them, I guess you can call them, get them out of scamming and into regular jobs. We've done far more to the scammer industry than what a ScamBait will do, because we removed a scammer from the pool. So I'm all for that.
That was my goal too.
And I try to tell people, you know, they are working for a scammer boss, but they themselves are not scammers per se, and many of them themselves may have been scammed into taking the job that they have. I've seen numerous examples where they've signed up and they have a contract and they're held to it. I can't give specifics because each scammer boss is different, but it wouldn't surprise me if some of them give them upfront cash and they're bound to an agreement. And I know from talking to some folks in Discord, one particular person told me that the SSA scammers are often put into a cheap room and board. They're fed and they're given a place to sleep,
right?
And that's part of their contract. So I basically, if they're willing to admit they're doing wrong, then I think it's worth our time to try and help them.
I might suggest, if you do in the future, try to mention that if they speak very good English, they can just get jobs as an interpreter and interpret Hindi into English at $15 or $20 an hour in most states. It's not that hard. And that's what I was discussing with them. You can do a legitimate job, and you can actually be doing a proper thing without having to potentially end up in ISP prison. It's just, I have a video today I did where I talked to one.
No,
but thank you for talking. I'm sure there's other people who else want to talk to you.
Yeah, no, it was great talking to you. I see your chats all the time, and I love what you write. So keep it up, man. And
and you too.
Do you have a YouTube channel too?
Yes, it's Blastdoor, but I can't link it because I'm not a mod. So, and I have yours online.
So how do I find it? I'm on YouTube right now. Just
let me type the most recent video. It's hard to find my name because I'm only 18 subscribers. So try typing in Scamazon 1211. It's the most recent video.
Okay, scammers on 1211.
No, Scamazon. SCAMAZAO.
Oh,
Scamazon. 1211.
all in one word or
12
just?
Yeah, 12-11. That should be the most recent video. Maybe hopefully it'll just 12-11. See if that picks up. Yeah, the top one.
Okay, I tell you what.
And that's
I'm gonna
where
start.
that top one's where I have a very heart-to-heart talk with a scammer. It's very, very informative if you would, if you have interest.
Cool. Yeah, no.
And I don't
will.
cuss at him. I don't yell at him or anything.
Yeah, I'm known for treating them with basic decency. I do drop an F-bomb every now and then, but it's rare.
I only do that if they do that to me first.
Right. So I have your channel. I'm going to start promoting you in my streams under my, if you look in every one of my streams, I have a list of channels that I promote. I'm going to put you in there. Okay?
I appreciate it. I do live on sometimes in a week too.
Cool. No, I'm glad to have met you. Now I know you have a channel and everybody can see that. They're going to be checking you out. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. ScamBait is a fine scambaiter too. So check her videos out.
Yeah, I had
Thank
her
you very
on
much.
I had her on as a guest, and thanks for letting me call you, Blast. I'm just keep doing what you're doing. If you're treating the scammers the way that you are, then congratulations. You're all part of what I believe in.
Okay, thank you very much, and have a good day.
You too. Have a good one. That was Blastar, folks. I've seen him around in my streams a lot, and I basically have enjoyed what he's had to write. So I consider him to be an important part of our community. And Mistress just subbed to him. That's awesome. Okay, I'm calling 8-Ball. I've talked to 8-Ball before. 8-Ball, let me talk to him real quick. We'll see what...
Hello?
Hi, 8-Ball?
Yes, this is me.
How you doing?
Who's calling me?
It's Ray. How you doing, man?
Hi, Ray. Yeah, I asked you to call me because I wanted to ask you this on your stream. I've been watching that scammers use each time a weird remote connection software like Aure or AnyDesk or stuff like that. And I'm wondering this, what do they earn by using a different software like Alpamix or stuff like that? Is it some sort of protection?
Well, no, what happens is I do know that they can get banned. Like TeamViewer will ban a scammer. I don't know that for a fact, but I've heard of it. And so what they'll often use is it's Awesome Aure, which I hate. And the reason is when they block in your screen, it complains that it can't run on a virtual machine. So I'm getting ready to write a utility that will close that prompt before they see it. So far, I've had 3 scammers use Awesome and try to block in the screen, and they've never seen that message, but it's a dead giveaway. And then Alpamix, I go to town with them on that. I tell them it sounds like I'm downloading dog food. Because there's dog food called Alpo dog food.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I saw scammer. Yeah.
Now you're in Greece, right?
That's correct.
Okay, I just want to explain to everybody. 8-Ball is a person I met about a month ago. His computer was pretty much locked out from a scammer who ran a bias-based password on his hard drive. That's probably one of the worst things a scammer can do is lock you out of your PC. He summoned me to get some help, and we tried various utilities to unlock his hard drive, and it just could not be done. But he's in Greece, and I remember he called my main website, which I don't really run. I still run the website, but I don't run it in the capacity that I used to. It's called the Help Me 2000. If you go there now, you'll see it just has my email address. I do use it as a server to distribute my ScamBait stuff for people. It also hosts my fake bank, Bernie Madoff savings and loan. But yeah, as far as remote control apps, the most common are GoToAssist. Log Me In is another one that not as popular, but still is used. There's a thing that they send you called TakeOwn or TakeSupport.us, which will link to a whole bunch of different ones. TeamViewer, they don't use Show My PC very much. Show My PC is extremely slow, but Supremo, that's used quite a bit.
I've been watching lately scammers, and they found out that someone of those made some sort of their own, their own software. I'd like to send to you sometime. They have one of their own companies now. They're called Popup or something like that.
Yeah, there's a couple of other ones that I've seen that aren't used very often, but that's why sometimes in my stream, I'll say, I've never seen this connection site before. And then you'll often see another commenter that's been around saying, I've never seen that either. Often they'll use a bit.ly link that will just simply download TeamViewer. That's an example. But I think some of the reason why you see them using obscure remote programs is because they might be banned from, they might actually be banned from using GoToAssist. For example,
and that's why I'm very.
Well, the reason.
Continue, sir.
The reason why they might use those is because to use GoToAssist console, you have to register a demo account or buy the GoToAssist program, and that'll do that. That'll be a reason why they aren't using them anymore.
I've seen them lately being so confused about how to use their remote program sometimes. Sometimes they didn't know what the program was or how to handle it. Anyways, I also wanted to ask you this. Do scammers really make money out of this?
What's that?
Do scammers really make money out of this? Because I saw someone trying to be a scammer for a day and failed. Didn't make any money.
No, the scammer individually doesn't really rack up much, but when they get for example, like the scammers I called today, they pay for what's really an inexpensive pop-up ad, and they might have like 5 to 10 scammers at the ready to take phone calls from it. And when people call that number, a huge percentage of them simply hang up because they know it's a shifty scam. But the ones that do make the money, or the ones that send out robocalls telling you that X amount of dollars was charged to your Amazon account, those are the refund scammers, and those are the ones that really do get a lot. And they use a somewhat convincing script that says something's been ordered on your Amazon account, even though you go into your Amazon, you don't see it. They will tell you that they've preemptively blocked it, but if you don't work with them to get the refund form filled out, the sale will go through the next day. And a good chunk of those don't win because they have to remote in, and then they start looking at your bank account. A lot of people will start hanging up after that. But there is a small percentage of folks, especially the elderly and some young people, that will believe them and literally end up driving to Walmart to give them $2,000 of Best Buy cards.
I have this question. Can the cards be traced? I mean, if let's say that the scammer takes the cards, can the cards be traced to which account they've been deposited?
Nope.
They've been claimed.
What they do is they take the Best Buy cards and they go on to, I wouldn't be surprised if they use Facebook, but they basically sell them for, like, it's $100 Best Buy card, they would sell it for $80. Okay, that's how they get their money. There are two main other ways they get money. If they have you withdraw cash, they might have you overnight it to a mule, who then takes 30% of it and then either trickles the money to them through gift cards. That's a guess. I don't really know. Or uses a bank transfer of some kind. And then the other way would be, if it's enough money, they might have you wire it to a mule in Bangkok. It's very common for them to use Bangkok mules. So.
Once the money gets shipped, once the money gets wired, it never comes back, right?
That I don't know, and I'm planning to have a chat with my bank and ask them. I'm just going to ask them, if I were to wire money to a Bangkok bank, would you guys be able to recover that money? And I really don't know, but I'll find out, and when I do find out, I'll share it on my stream. And I need to know, because we're starting to help out people. And if I come across a victim that did wire their money, I don't want to give them the false impression that they can get their money back.
All right. I also wanted to ask you something last. I remember a scammer telling you to wrap money in a magazine or something and ship it to them. And I'm wondering this, the scammer gave you a US address, if you remember.
Yep.
Do scammers have contacts in US that can use and take the money or something like that?
Yeah, they do. Sometimes they have the contact ready to go before I even talk to them. Other times they'll put me on hold for 15 minutes while they go find someone. And what they do is they go on Facebook. They go on Facebook and they run an ad telling them they have a job for somebody. I don't know how they phrase it. And somewhere in America, some student out there wants to make extra money, so they agree to be a mule. And it often involves them staying overnight in an Airbnb, because the scammer will pay for that. The mule will go stay at the Airbnb, receive the package. They then open it and they remove their take, which is 30 to 35%. And then from there, it's a mystery. My guess is they buy a bunch of gift cards and they do it that way, but they might go down to Western Union and pay cash to send Western Unions to the scammer. I don't know. The only way to find out would be if I became a mule. And that's too risky.
Yeah, that has a risk. Anyways, thank you for putting me on your show today, and thank you for answering all my questions, Ray.
You bet. Those are great questions, 8-Ball. And good luck in what you're doing. And send me questions in Discord. I consider you a friend, so I'll be glad to answer them.
Thank you very much, Ray. Have a nice day, man.
You too. Bye-bye. Yeah, I met 8-Ball about a month ago. He hit, like I said, a scammer, a hacker. It wasn't just a hacker, it was a scammer. That's funny, Lord. Okay, so, yeah, Kim, I would love to see. Kim, if you can send me a link to that, I would love to see that. I'm sending you my email address. It's modderphuckers@gmail.com. Don't read it the wrong way. I would love to have a ScamBait call with a Jamaican scammer because of their dialect or their accent. Russian scammers, that would be a kick. I love Russian accents. I love deep Africa accents. I think they're great too. Okay, I have Jess Rickards wants me to call them. I'm going to give them a call. If I'm calling you, the last 4 digits of my caller ID are 8846. So, given calling Jess Rickards.
Hello.
Hi,
I'm so excited to be on your stream. This is Jess. Yes.
Hi, Jess. All right. Glad to call you. So,
Yes. So I actually had a couple of questions. Because I was considering becoming a member of your channel, but my thing is I'm not great with virtual machines.
Okay.
But I wanted to kind of offer up my talents. I would like to help create for bots.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Open to that because there's a couple of bots
Well, there's a couple things I'm needing to do. One of the big challenges I have is sounding attractive enough to the scammer to where they'll download my honeypot. If you look on my screen, I'll show you an example. I have some real pictures of a very pretty soft porn actress. Her name's Amy. And if I can get them to download those, there's opportunities abound for me to rescue victims in real time and keep them from the clutches of these scammers. And I've done it before.
Yeah.
And it's not just me. I have a team on Discord that will help me watch them like hawks, and when the opportunity arises, jump in and save the day. And then there's the other flip side of things I want to do. You mentioned creating a bot, like a Lenny bot, or
no. How you have like the different bots when you call Flood or whatever, but I actually, I can, record clips or whatever you need for that.
so sound effects. Like sound effects?
Sound effects, conversational voice, whatever it is you're needing. I can do that because I do have some talent in the way of, I was able to keep the SSA scammer on the phone for almost an hour, 45 minutes or so. With my southern accent character.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
One of the components to my Flutter bot that I'm planning to start soon is what I call this. I always have the same sound effects, but I want to begin with a leading sound like "Hi." I have this message on my screen, and then just to get the scammer mentally engaged into the sound, and then blast them with my donkey or some other one.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times what happens, and when I do the first round, after about 2 calls per scammer, they start picking the phone up and they just say hello. And if I have a randomization in there which says, "Hi, I'm getting a message on my screen," they're going to break away from that and get duped into hearing my elephant again. It's going to just terrorize them. Yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I just know, I'm not the best with, the technical machine, but I want to help out in whatever way that I can. So,
Sure, I'm going to write you down, and I'll definitely email you if you've sent me an email, so I'll be able to reply back, and we'll see what I have in line. And then I also may actually want you to try out for a voice acting role in my cartoon.
Awesome.
And I don't have it ready yet, but I'm going to be putting out scripts of my show and asking people to audition. You just have to record yourself in front of a camera, and then I can take my iPhone and literally aim it at the recording, and it will program my 3D software to lip sync perfectly.
Nice.
And I'm going to be offering what I call shares in my show's revenue. It won't be much at first, but down the road, if Meet the Hookers takes off, these actors are going to be paid like actors. So that's my hope anyway. So let me get my notes down here.
I'm totally blind from YouTube, behind the camera stuff, but I can definitely set it up so it's easy to aim.
Yeah, actually what I'm going to be asking people to do, you don't have to show, you really don't even have to show your whole face, you just show your mouth. That's all I'm looking for.
Right, okay.
And then what I do, it's kind of funny, but I have each of the characters on a stage ready to be lip synced, and I just take the camera that's in front of them, I pose it, and then I just have to pipe in the animation data. Once I have that, I copy the animation data. It looks like a song track, and I just paste it into the cartoon with my preset animations. Right. So what you might be recording is straight head-on lip talking, reading the lines, gets translated into the character as they walk across the room and sit down at a table. It'll look like they're saying what you just said. It's really fascinating.
Nice.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah. If you want to add me, or if you want to send me your Discord, with that, I'm also on Discord. And I'm looking to add some, channel people, to help me pop whatever I can,
Cool. And we'll see. I'll give you when I go do the other things. I'll always outline how much work it would be. That way you're not getting yourself into something that you don't expect. I mean,
no, that's totally fine.
I respect people's time a lot. I mean, I really do. And
so I can only ScamBait like during my off time. So it's like, before work I'll do a ScamBait and then leave them hanging because I have to go to work.
That's a good one. What's real funny is a lot of them.
I actually, what was really sad with this SSA scammer though? So I spun a story that it doesn't seem like a lot of the ScamBaiters do, but I spun a story of, I'm totally blind, I can't drive, I live in the middle of nowhere. Like I gave them, because I live in New Mexico, but I gave them a middle of nowhere address.
Okay.
Out in Algodones, that doesn't exist. And I gave them that address, and they, I told them, I said, well, I'm totally blind, I can't drive. They're like, oh, well, can you book an Uber? And they're literally fighting for like $500 total. Like I told them I had credit cards maxed out, everything. And they continued, they were like, oh, well, can you put me on conference with your friend that's driving you? I'm like, no, unfortunately, because I don't know how to work the ad call thing. And they're like, oh, well, do you see a button on your screen? And they're just pushing so hard for this little tiny bit of money. I just thought, I'm like, okay, if this was a real situation, like, poor victim, like, if this was an actual, like, this is a realistic situation that somebody could actually be in, and that poor victim, would be, like, basically bullied into giving their very last, money away that they had, like, no rent money. It was crazy.
I portrayed them as Jason Jackson once and told them that I had to use a mobility scooter. And I told them I had $260 in my bank account. They were going to leave Jason $10. And
that's crazy.
So while I was going down the sidewalk, I started talking about my buddies in Vietnam and how my friend Frank got his legs blown off and how I had a Purple Heart. Finally, to the end of the ride, they finally said, you know what? I'm going to leave you a number I want you to call. And they gave me the actual number to the Social Security office.
Oh, my goodness.
I have tugged at their heartstrings. As playing Mary Sue, I had an IRS or SSA scammer. And I broke down in tears and started crying. And that a-hole literally started yelling at me, saying, don't cry. I'm not your friend.
I hate when they do that. They go, don't cry. Stop that crying. Like,
and then my latest one, they like to talk to you while you're driving. So I have Mary Sue yelling at them to shut their face.
Yes.
And I've recently, if they're real persistent, or if I want to, I'll tell them to. I'll trick them into talking and say, like, if their name was Andy, I say, I wonder if Andy would want to know about that. And they start talking, and I say, shut up, and then they start talking, and then I start my car wreck, and I die in a car wreck, and I just want to leave them with the thought that they may have
killed somebody.
Yeah, that's the kind of torture.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that I couldn't keep did for longer. It's kind of funny because I told them, hung up on them on purpose, and then I had to go to a meeting. I tried calling them back, and they didn't disconnect they didn't my number, but they certainly were not answering my calls. So they must have determined that it wasn't worth it.
That's cool. No, just do what you're doing. If you can start a scam bait in the morning and keep them strung all day long, by the time you talk to them again, they will have decided to work out.
Guests are able to can the guests see your computer screen?
Yeah,
when you're okay.
Right.
So you might need to text chat me what's computer screen so that I can hammer.
Well, there's ways I can show you the screen even if it's on your cell phone.
Right.
If you have Skype,
well,
if you have Skype,
I'm
for example,
wondering if it will translate with the screen reader is my only problem. Because I'm using a screen reader to.
Okay, so what I would have to do is I would have to chat with you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I would open up a chat so that you can then know what you need to be telling the scammer. I'd be willing to do that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
No,
would
game.
work.
I'm game.
Awesome. I mean, it's not that I can't use a virtual machine. I just have my partner. Actually, I've talked to him, Tommy G. But he's going to be helping you out with the Autobot stuff on his, his end, and so he might be able to help me once he gets his up and running, figure that part out. Because I'm good with assistive technology. I teach people how to use computers, but I'm not good with the real technical stuff. So he's good with that side of it. I'm good with the, voices or working with simple stuff.
Well, that's actually the voice acting is actually the biggest. I'd say 70%, more than 70%, even higher than that. You can be all technically wizard and not get the scammer to stick with you.
Yeah.
But you sound like someone who could really keep them wrapped around your finger because, for example, my Uncle Dan, he cannot keep a scammer on nearly as long as Mary Shue.
Right.
So I'm going to be doing some voice acting to do more female actors, only because they're better at scam baiting, I think, in terms of keeping the scammer thinking that they're going to win. It's an unfair assessment on their part, but they think that they're more likely to get money out of a female than they are a male.
Yeah.
And
I throw them off sometimes because I'm gender neutral, and so I throw them off and I'll use a male name with a female voice, and that. Oh my God! I use a very neutral name. I think the one I used last time was Sky. I think it was Sky Wilson, something like that, something very neutral. But I really throw them off. I throw them for a loop when I talk to them.
Well, that's cool. Well, I'll do what I can to help you get more out of your scam.
Awesome.
And I'll stay in touch with you for some voice acting and things like that. Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
All right. Thanks for being.
Thanks for your time. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
All right.
Bye. Okay, folks. Looks like everybody. Yep, looks like I covered everybody. Well, that was kind of cool. I'm glad I decided to start doing that. Yeah, you're right, Blastor. Yeah, women and old people. Old people are convincing too. I am working on an old person act. You just have to keep your voice it's not that I can't sound like an old person. It's that I need to be able to do it for more than 20 minutes. So voice acting is a big deal. It really is. I value anybody that can do it. Okay, folks, I think I'm ready to call it a day for my stream. I've got to go to Walmart. I'm going to be taping my trip to Walmart to get the car sounds, but to also get the sounds of the blinkers, the sounds of the other cars. I think that's something that I'm missing in my sound effects. And then also the length of time as well as the video. So when I do my car trips in the future, you're literally going to be driving to Walmart with me on the screen. So it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, no, I'm going to have these call-in sessions at the end of all my streams. It doesn't have to be me calling you either. It can be done through Skype as well. So if you have Skype, I'll call you on Skype also. Thanks, mistress. Yeah, I'm going to, when I get into the Walmart, I'm going to record it. The mall sound I have is pretty good, but we'll see. I'll just make the best of what I can. Thank you, 8-Ball. So Kim, you're in your early 60s. Yeah, that's Southern Belle voice, huh? Yeah, I'm all familiar with Southern Belles. I have a character who in one of my science fiction. Her name is Martha. She's a Southern Belle. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. At some point, I'm going to be doing dedicated streams to I always have a dedicated YouTube stream, but I'm going to be doing a dedicated stream to Twitch, and I've decided Periscope, Twitch, Twitter. I'm going to do a dedicated stream there. I just hope I can get everybody to follow to the streams, because it's going to be weird doing it. I'll just say that way. But I'll be on live on all 4 channels tomorrow at 5 p.m. and it'll be a busy day because it's the weekdays and scammers work overtime. You guys stay safe. Wear your mask when you need to, and just don't let this pandemic ruin your day. It shouldn't ruin your day, but you got to be safe at the same time. So take care, everybody.